I'm so excited to have Nehemiah Charles with us today. I'm advisory team. My name is Anthony. Today we have the first question. What major were you in college and what made you decide your major?
So right now, my major in that I'm majoring in is geomatic engineering. When I was in community college, it was just geomatics. Um, I changed it last minute to the engineering part, and the main reason why I chose my specific major, I like to work outdoors, but I also like a little bit of office work. So with my major, it's a little bit of both. So it's very heavy on working outside, collecting data points outside for private and public usage. And it's a lot of inside work when it comes to researching about different properties, about the different land codes. So I like the mix of both, where I'm not sitting in the office all day or standing outside all day. So it was more of a kind of get the best of both worlds.
Right. Okay, that's really interesting. How was your college transfer experience? I know that you're in Florida and I know it's different, more different out there than here in California. So, how would you describe your college experience, like transferring?
My college experience transferring. Are you specifically talking about the process or
Yeah,
like?
more like how was it like, trying to apply to these colleges, doing the whole transcript thing, making sure that you do the essays for the universities and stuff like that. And just like, how was it? Like, was it hard? Was it easy for you?
I got you. So with my community college, it was they made it very um, easy because they knew the role that they were playing. That most of the students transfer out after 2 to 3 years, so they already like streamlined certain processes. So like they gave us access to unofficial transcripts. It was really easy to get those. Really easy to get your official transcripts. They gave us a website on their own website that they use for students to track what classes that you needed to do. So the whole process for me was very easy. Plus, they would work with me. I would go to certain people's offices almost weekly on a weekly basis just to make sure that I'm on the right path and that I'm not kind of wasting time or taking any unnecessary classes. So for me, it was very, very easy, very streamlined. Um, so yeah,
Wow, that's a lot different than a lot of the people here in California. They're like struggling. And now you have it
yeah,
easy over there, man. I might have to move over there.
yeah. Florida makes it easy. I don't know how, but it's too easy out here.
So did someone help mentor you through the process or you figured it out on your own? Because I know like I heard you say like you had like a mentor kind of or some counselor, right?
Right, right. So it was very much mentoring me through the process, but it wasn't to the point where it was like holding my hand. So like they'll give me the resource and they'll tell me, all right, here's the resource. Go and try to not figure it out by yourself, but like this is here's a resource. Try to see how it works. So it was very much they gave me the necessary tools, and I learned how to use those tools to my advantage in the long run.
Okay. And like did you have like any brothers or anything like that went to college before you that helped you out as well?
No, not really. I'm the oldest of four, so I'm kind of the first one to go to college under my parents. I do have a aunt that went to college. But she was mostly during the process of my junior year of really trying to hammer in the importance of like finding internships. But during the beginning process, it was mostly, those mentors that kind of helped me pave the way um, in order to progress at a consistent pace.
So what was your biggest struggle as a community college student? Like just like the classes itself or like, anything outside?
it was more outside, I would say. Classes themselves. I'm a pretty good student. I try to study. I try to do homework, or whenever we have projects, I try to participate. The biggest thing for me was the financial part, especially in the city I live. I go to Florida Atlantic University, which is located in Boca Raton, and like Boca Raton itself is a very affluent city. So it's a lot of people with money, people that come here for vacation. So the city of Boca itself is not college student friendly, but they do have the nightlife is pretty good. I'm not really like a club person, but when it comes to nightlife, it's pretty good with that. But just in general, just living in the city of Boca Raton is not really easy. So yeah, I would say that's like the current college struggle right now. Just affording.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you currently working too, or are you just focusing on school?
So yeah, I'm currently working. I have a work study job. Then I have a paid internship that I'm doing at the same time.
Okay, so what would you like say if somebody else is coming to community college? Like, what advice would you give them, like from the experience that you had with transferring and just being a student altogether?
The advice I would give them is really find those people in the advising offices, people around campus that want you to succeed. Also, your guys' app, Advisorly, is very useful. If I
Oh,
had that, if I had that during my freshman year of college, it might have been like 10 times easier than what it was. So it would have been really easy. So
yeah.
really, find those resources that can, help you in the long run of, navigating certain classes and to make sure that that you're not guessing what your next step, that you already have a plan set in stone. And, be active, market yourself, don't just sit around the house doing nothing. You're in school, kind of enjoy the school life because it only comes for, 4 to 5 years, maybe
Yeah.
6. So, really just take your time, there's no rush, but also, have a plan, don't just go wandering through this college experience because it's expensive.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to
Yeah,
waste your money for sure.
right, right.
Yeah.